and I've read about the companions and the Salaf and everyone else. I know who I am. I'm the creation of Allah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This video is for the brothers and sisters that have fallen off Deen. This is a very personal and touching video for myself because even though I'm a convert to Islam, revert to Islam, I too myself, when I first started practicing, after leaving music, after starting to pray, after ending haram relationships and actually getting on Deen, I myself, due to my own mistakes, ended up falling off Deen. And what do I mean by falling off Deen? Falling off Deen generally means when someone leaves the prayer after practicing and so forth, praying, you know what I'm saying, not listening to music, not having a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever it may be, yeah, falling back into it and basically not doing anything Islamic, not praying, you know what I'm saying, listening to music, getting into a haram relationship and so forth. And I want to make this video because wallahi, apart from being a non-Muslim, living without Tawheed and Iman and so forth, and having that emptiness in your soul, not knowing why you exist, I don't know any other feeling, yeah, in the world that comes close to being off Deen or falling off Deen. Wallahi, it's the most depressing, most stressful, most uncomfortable feeling in the world. And I'm someone who's been in jail and I've also been homeless, and I'm saying being off Deen is worse than any of them two situations. And so when a person falls off Deen, it could be due to hanging around with bad company, being in an environment, but after practicing, going back into the situation of, you know, music, smoking, you know, what is it, maybe a girlfriend or whatever, or boyfriend or whatever, this, that and the other. Once you fall off Deen, we're going to talk about basically how to get out of it, how to get off this hole, how to get off this gap, or this bunker, or whatever you want to call it. But let's first talk about how it feels, because wallahi, I know there's a lot of Muslims who fell off Deen, and wallahi, the vast majority, I would say 90%, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe 99.9% of people who fall off Deen, they're not happy. They may be smoking weed, they may be drinking alcohol, they may have a girlfriend, they may be raving and clubbing, yeah, but deep down they are upset, they are depressed, they are stressed, they are uncomfortable. Yes, when they're with people, you may see them laughing, you may see them joking, you may see them fooling around, and they may have a big smile on their face, you know, in the club or on the council estate chilling with the boys and this, that and that. They may have a big smile on their face, but wallahi, yeah, I know this is true for myself, but once you're away from the boys and you're not in a club, or you know what I'm saying, the music is off, the YouTube is off, the DVD is off, when you're alone and on your own, in silence, with no distractions, no music, no YouTube, no DVDs, wallahi, yeah, the depression of knowing that you're living a life, yeah, where 90% of your life is haram and going against what Allah wants you to do, you know within yourself, you know, that you're not living how you're supposed to. And the worst thing about falling off Deen, is this, is that you know when you're smoking the weed, you know when you're listening to the music, you know when you're with this haram girl or boy or this, that and the other, so forth, you know when you're in this nightclub, if I die in this situation, no prayer, you know what I'm saying, no connection to my Lord, swearing every other second, yeah, if I die in this state, I've got 9 chances out of 10 I'm going to Jahannam. And that's the thing, when you're living a life, yeah, when you're doing everything in contradiction to what Allah wants you to, yeah, swearing, smoking, drinking, listening to music, in a harm relationship, you think if I die like this I'm going to hell, you know. So while the music's on, you put music on so you don't think about it, you smoke weed so you don't think about it, yeah, you constantly watch movies so you don't think about it, you know, you're with this girlfriend, these girls or this girlfriend or whatever, so you don't think about it. But deep down in the back of your head, when you're alone, when the music is off, when there's no commotion and there's silence, you start thinking, if I die like this, I am finished. So what is the point of this video? My point of this video is that I know there's millions or thousands of Muslims or tens of thousands of Muslims like this right now, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, listening to music with a haram person, yeah, and I know they're not happy, yeah, and the dangerous thing we do when we don't practice, yeah, is that we try to avoid Islamic people and Islamic places. Yeah, so what we do, we avoid people, we avoid going to the masjid, we avoid watching anything Islamic on what's it, YouTube or the internet or this that. We avoid everything Islamic because we think, boy, if I don't hear about Yawm al-Qiyamah, if I don't hear about hellfire, if I don't hear about the Day of Judgment, yeah, if I don't hear about Allah's anger, if I don't hear about Allah's the all-seeing and all-hearing, then it doesn't apply to me. So we try to fool ourselves with this music and the weed and the clubbing and the music and stuff like that, so that if I don't hear about Islam and I don't hear about all these other stuff, then it doesn't apply to me. But in reality it does, and deep down we know it does, you know. And that's why when people come up to us, we say only Allah can judge me, because, and the reality is if we was to die right now, we wouldn't want to be judged. You know, we say only Allah can judge me, but if we was to die right now, we would say, oh Allah, please give me more time, send me back, I'm not ready to be judged. That's the reality of the situation. So the whole thing is, at the end of the day, is that's how feeling off Deen feels. How do we get out of it? How do we get out of this hole? How do we get out of this trench? You know? First thing, the best and the first thing you could do is make dua to Allah. Beg Allah, yeah? Say to Allah, oh Allah, please, please, beg Him, cry, you know what I'm saying? With a sincere sorry, say, oh Allah, please, 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 take these fitnas from around me, take these fitnas from around me, and make it easier for me to practice. That's the first thing. Turn to Allah and beg Him, cry, and say, oh Allah, please help me out of this fitna. The second thing, whatever prayer is the easiest for you to do, it may be Fajr, it may be Fajr, it may be Isha, it may be Maghrib, whatever the easiest prayer for you. Everyone has a prayer that they find the easiest, yeah. Whatever that prayer is, choose one and hold on to it. And regardless, yeah, of what gets in the way, say, I'm going to pray this prayer every day. Yeah, I don't care what happens, who comes around, who phones me, what program is on, or whatever. I'm gonna hold on to this prayer, nothing's getting away. And what you'll find, wallahi, I promise you, this works. If you hold on to that prayer, yeah, that one prayer, regardless of what happens, you hold on to it, it's gonna have a huge, massive effect in your life. Because that one prayer, what prayer does, prayer brings your guilt, keeps your guilt in check. So what happens if you pray a prayer, yeah, straight after, you ain't gonna want to smoke weed. Why? Because you've just been praying to Allah, yeah, and it may only be for that prayer or around that prayer you feel bad about it, yeah, but if you hold on to that prayer, it will start to affect the rest of your life. If you just pray to this, that and the other, you ain't gonna chat to a girl straight after it, you know. If you pray and the girl phones, you ain't gonna want to chat to her because you just finished praying, you know. You're talking about the Day of Judgment and talking about, you know, only Allah we ask for help and so forth. So the whole thing is that that one prayer, if you hold on to it, it may make you stronger, and it will make a huge effect on your life. So the whole thing is that what you do is, you'll guarantee, if you hold on to that prayer, yeah, and you don't let anything get in the way, and you don't let anything stop you, what's gonna happen is this, yeah, slowly you're gonna give up the music, slowly you're gonna give up the smoking, slowly you're gonna feel worse and worse about talking to this girl or this boy, yeah. And what's gonna happen is that basically, after you hold on to that prayer, you don't let nothing get in the way, and you hold on to it for for a period of time, you're gonna build on it. And it's not gonna be that, oh, I have to give up music, oh, I have to give up this girl, oh, I have to give up this weed, oh, I have to it's that I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to smoke anymore. I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to do zina no more. I want to be a good Muslim. I want to change. I'm not happy with this. And what happens, wallahi, man, once you hold on to this prayer, yeah, it will have a ripple effect on your life. It may seem like one prayer. It may seem like nothing. But wallahi, it will start to change. Inshallah, I hope this helped you, man. Wallahi, I feel for you brothers and sisters that ain't practicing God. I've been there. Wallahi, for a long time. I was there, you know, not practicing, yeah, smoking, got back into harmony relationship, not really praying and this, that and the other, listening to music, and wallahi, it wasn't even worth me not practicing, yeah, because I wasn't even enjoying it. I wasn't enjoying the weed, I wasn't enjoying the tunes, I wasn't enjoying the relationship at all, because all the time I was doing it, I was just thinking, boy, if I die like this, I'm going to Jahannam, yeah. That's all I was thinking about. So I was doing this, I was smiling with everyone, I was joking around, people thought I was happy, but when I was alone, I kept on saying to myself, Jason, if you die like this, you're going to go to hell. If you die like this, you're going to go to hell. Swearing, girl, weed, music, if you die like this, you're going to go to hell. And I just thank Allah that one brother decided one day to give me nasiha. Wallahi, he gave me nasiha, and he was like, he was straight with me. Some people may call it firm, some people may call it harsh, but he was just straight with me. And he said, Akhi, man, what's going on? I goes, Akhi, man, you got girlfriend. Is this girl worth going hellfire for? Akhi, you shave off your bed, yeah? Like, what? Like, is it worth shaving? What you want to look like rappers? You want to look like every other person? You're ashamed of the prophets? Why are you shaving your bed? Like, he was just straight with me, and he was someone who I knew. So it's like I had no answers for his question. And wallahi, I hated the brother at the time, but may Allah give him Jannah, because from that day when he still was talking to me about the girlfriend and the bed, and obviously, boy, you're not praying and Allah gives you food and drink and this, that and the other, and he was just straight with me, you know, not sugarcoating and stuff like that. Wallahi, from that day I started praying again. And I just pray that this video, I know there's brothers out there and sisters out there smoking, drinking, raving, clubbing, haram relationship, and they're not happy and they want to get out of it, yeah. And I just pray that this video gives you the strength to get on Deen, because wallahi, I was you not long ago. A few years ago or some time ago, I was exactly like you. Not practicing, upset, depressed, not happy, but just living like that for time and time, cutting myself off from everyone religious. And I just thank Allah that he sent that brother along, you know, to wake me up. And I hope, inshallah, this video wakes somebody up, inshallah. May Allah help us, inshallah, you know, to come back to the understanding of Tawheed. May Allah help us come back to the authentic Aqidah. May Allah help us come back to the true role models, yeah. And instead of following the actors and the rappers, to follow the prophets, the companions, and the rest of the Salaf. Our fitna, our ummah, our oppression in the world will only be resolved, and we will only be fixed when we come back to Tawheed and follow examples of the Quran, the Sunnah, the Prophets, the companions, and the rest of the Salaf. That's the only way we're going to solve these problems. I beg Allah to make this Deen easier for you and let you get back on Deen, and I hope this video helps you. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
15-year-old was suffering from gunshot wounds.
Since I've come to Tawheed and I've read about the companions and the Salaf and everyone else, I know who I am. I'm the creation of Allah.